Did you hear that?
Merhabalar merhabalar. Şimdi sarı görevlerimizi toplamaya devam edelim. Sağ üstteki şey niye gitmiyor ya Steam'in? Atımla bir gelsin. Minnoşum. Yanlış tuşa bas. Okey. Yol bayağı uzun. Baran hoş geldin. Aleykümselam. Teşekkürler, sen nasılsın? Atın ciğeri tükendi ya. Evet, geldik.
What the hell happened here?
Ya hayır ya, görev almaya geldim ben. Ya güllerle dikenleriyle uğraştırma bizi ya. Git git, yok. Evde yok. Evde yok diyorum. Aygül. Bunlar dikenli seven Aygül'le katlanır işte. Aa, öldüm. Wow. Nereden yedik lan o kadar hasarı? Tek attı herhalde. Hayırlısı. Koşamam şimdi, size durun. Nasıl alçık yaptım ama. Ya proyuz ya. Şunu da alalım. Görev gördün mü dayanamam. Geldim dayı, ne oldu? Monsieur.
Yeah? What is it? Now, why does one summon a witcher, To inquire about the gossip currently flowing about the court? I have a problem with a beast. Right. All ears then. Tell me about the monster. First, my dear Witcher, we must establish ground rules. Given the vast difference in our respective social positions, I'm sorry to say I take umbrage at the familiar tone you take. I expect deference. I expect you to address me as Sir, or better yet, as Monsieur de Bourbeau.
Fine, Monsieur de Bourbeau.
The emphasis falls on the last syllable. Bourbeau?
See, now I'd rather emphasize something else. Tell me what this is about, Monsieur, or I'll change my mind and go.
Naughtlings and their manners. Very well. Let us get this over with. Something has infested my vineyard.
Great. Let me go prepare my something oil then.
I beg your pardon?
Need more information than that. Where was this something seen? Any witnesses? Bodies to examine?
Therein lies the rub. None has seen the beast. We've only heard signs of its presence, a strange scratching and shrieks. Neither are there any corpses to inspect. Men simply
Narval hoş geldin, merhaba.
without a trace.
Noises you mentioned. Where do they come from?
Well, everywhere. But they're most clearly audible in the wine cellar.
Means the monster must dwell underground. When are the noises loudest?
In the night, just as they were years ago, when the buildings quaked. Another expert agreed to look into the matter then, but was never thereafter seen nor heard of.
Who's disappeared, if you don't mind my asking?
Most recently some farmhand, I believe.
Despite the vast difference in your social statuses, do you perchance remember the farmhand's name, Monsieur?
No. You must speak to my wife. She has more collegial relations with this household help. She's away at the moment visiting her mother, but should return forthwith. Oh, that should suffice with the questions. Now tell me, will you take the contract? Yea or nay?
Depends. What kind of reward are we talking about?
Ödülü ve konuşalım dayı. Öyle beleş olmaz.
Fine.
Hey.
Seems I must take the loss. Agreed.
Fine, I'll do it. Need to look around here first. Then I'll want to talk to Madame de Bourbeau.
Very well. I shall inform you once she has returned. Meanwhile, the key to the cellar. Just whatever you do, please do not disturb the wine barrels.
Allah Allah. Sonra bakarız var bu. Monsieur. İşimiz gücümüz var, seninle mi uğraşacağız?
All is in order. All is in order.
Tamam. Dur lan, şu satıcıda belki haritası vardır bunun.
You shan't find anything better in all Tucson. Welcome. Mind if I glance at your stock?
Yok, satmıyor ya, tüh. Bazıları şey satıyor ya, bölgenin haritasını falan. Bayağı zengin ama buranın yerleri ya. Güzel. Ha, boyalar gelmiş.
See ya.
Görüşürüz dayı. Şimdi. Şincik. Aa, da bir tane daha varmış. Buna nasıl gideceğiz? Şehirden çıkabilirsek eğer şuradan gideriz. Bulabilirsek çıkış yolunu. Monsieur. How are you? How are you, monsieur? Oraya nereden çıkacağız? Atım bir gelsin de. Atımdan dolaşalım. Oraya değil, oraya değil, buraya. Gel. Bu tarafa dön. Gel böyle. Sol yap.
Nice tune.
Al yap, sol yap.
Faster.
Şimdi çıkışı nasıl bulacağız?
Thinking's an art, not just any stop.
Çıktık gibi. Öf be. Yemyeşil arazi lan. Mis. Koş oğlum. Son görev şeyimizi de alalım. Ne oldu, yaratık mı var? Ne onlar? Kikimor mu? Keseriz. Kikimorsa yaparız. Yardım edelim. Abimizin tarlasına musallat olmak ne demek lan? Allah. Dur lan bir dakika, yavaş girin. Oha, bu ne lan? O zaman size bir adet şöyle ısıtıcı bir şeyler verelim. Al önce bunu bir. Bir durun olduğunuz yerde. Şunu bir basayım. Sonra şuradan sizi biraz ısıtalım. Wow, sakin. Isın bir, ısın bir. Isın. Sıcak, güzel. Tropik. Abi bu patlatıyor sürekli bir şeyler, büyük olan ya. Abi. Hoş. Bayağı zor buralar. Sağlık niye yenilenmiyor acaba? Heh. Drone enderga. Bu patlatıyormuş. Oy. Ne koydu? Yok, yok, patlatma. Hadi yan git ya. Öl. Uğraştırma. Hoş.
Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of the Endrigas.
Aynen. Hallettim dayı. Gel teşekkür et. Eyvallah. Herkes de tarıyor bak. Good work Geralt falan diyor ya. Tanıyoruz ha. Güzel. Oo, şenlik var lan, ne güzel. Allah, adam düştü lan. Sarhoş. Vay vay vay vay vay. İçin acı, için hayat size güzel. Yayın için. Bak bak bak, gitti oradan su içiyor ya adamı şey. Lan Roach. Ulan Roach. Adam ciğerini yere bıraktı vallahi ya. Başka var mı sarı görevimiz? Şöyle dikkatlice bir bakayım. Hele. Şöyle. Yok değil mi? Vallahi yok. O zaman görevler başlasın abi. 50 tane görev var gene. Allah'ım. Kontratımız da var. Onu zaten yapamıyoruz. 37 şu 35 var mesela, şundan başlayalım. Düşüklerden başlayalım. 35, 36, 37 diye gideriz. Daha düşüğü yok değil mi? Yok. Guillumion çadırına git diyor. Golü. Gidelim. Yakın. Şuradan. Geldim. Vallahi mı? Ne oldu, ne aciliyeti var ya? Söyle dayı. İlaç mı lazım?
Your wound.
Saçlara bak, lüle lüle.
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I
Tamam
beg
ya,
you.
anlat hadi
I would never
söyle.
dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Aha.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route.
Oh,
She agreed.
yeah.
I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time.
Vampir
It
olabilir
seemed
mi?
then she'd melted into the air.
notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Allah Allah. Bir
Nothing
bakalım.
unusual about any of that. Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady in
Ne
waiting.
diyemesi?
Her mother was a lady in waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then.
Bu
See, I'm not a participant.
ringde büyük canavarla kapışan adamdı değil mi?
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I am no magnet to command heaps of coin, but
Naturally, I shall award you a just amount. How
Bir
much do you
paraları görelim.
demand?
Ulan çok düşük ya.
I have comrades.
Ver 100 ver hadi.
I have comrades I can ask.
Tamam ver hadi abi 590
I
ver.
have comrades I can ask.
Tamam hadi 580 olsun lanet
I
olsun
have
ya.
comrades I can ask.
Abim vermeyecek ya. 50'yi koparabilirsek iyi.
Agreed. That is an
Aha.
Fine, I'll look into it.
Kırlangıç.
Gotta admit,
Siri?
piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning,
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Hadi bir atış talimi yapalım ya.
marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Hit the red targets.
Vuralım. Headshot mı atayım ne atayım? Dur. Güneş vuruyor göremiyorum ki hangisi kırmızı. Şu tepedeki kırmızı mı lan? Herhalde vurduk.
Once more.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Ya bırak. Yeter tamam.
Trained enough, I think. High time we saw to your Vivian.
She's not mine. Not yet. Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and
Oh.
glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Gidelim kayıt yaptıralım.
A witcher?
Ne yazmışlar lan oraya? Ha buraya isimlerimizi mi yazıyorlar? Benim de ismimi yaz. Benim de ismimi oraya yaz. Katip. Yağmala. Turnuva kağıdı ve notları. Loot ver katip.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of two crests. Which do you prefer?
Ravix of Forehorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the ducal archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion
Allah
of
Allah.
her 15th birthday.
That's actually right. I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shields bearing your crest.
I'm a witcher. Shields aren't something witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. Take it as
Hatıra eşyası. Güzel, alalım bir tanesini hadi.
In that case, thanks.
Peki.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear?
Yennefer'in üstüne yemin etmek istiyorum. Var mı öyle bir şey? Balıkçıl üzerine yemin edeceğim. Hanımıma olan aşkım üzerine yemin edeceğim. Majestelerin jartiyerin üzerine.
I swear on Her Grace's illustrious garter to respect the chivalric virtues in competing.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Benim zırhım iyiydi ya.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
İsmimi de yazam, imzamı da atam. Hayda, elbiseye bak ya. Bu ne oğlum? Oğlum bu ne be? Bak ismini yazdılar. Enalta Geralt. Güzel. Aç lan kapıyı. Çadırım nerede?
Geralt, well, I'll be. Have you decided to turn knight errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago, a nervous wreck, stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the
Hadi ya.
eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Oynayalım madem.
Turn down a round of Gwent.
Ne diyelim? Alabilirsek sırasını güzel olur. Gözümüze güneş vurmasın. Canavar olmasın iyi. Çok kötü elim ya. Ya üf, bu nedir ya? Wow. Oh. Tamam. Senin olsun bel. Attıkça atıyor. Geri aldı. Haydi. Bu bizi uğraştıracak. Pas ver de bitsin hadi ya. Altı, 5. Şöyle yapalım, tamam. Şimdi buradan bir kart daha gelecek. Oy. Hadi son kartına düşük bir şey olsun ne olur. O ne ya? Salak ne yapıyorsun?
I congratulate you. We shall soon as agreed. We've passed the time rather nicely. Lady Vivian should appear forthwith. I'm off to face my first challenge.
Good luck.
Hadi bakalım. İzleyebiliyoruz mu bari ya? İzleseydik. Aha.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have ready body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Yay!
Behold home Akispark of the mächtigen royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme.
Mavi hedefleri
His
vuracak, ben
targets
kırmızı.
to be hit centrally and you are the ones in blue. Against him new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man
İyi olan kazanacak zaten kardeş, sen merak etme. Sen merak etme. Sen merak etme. Ben senin için de vururum birkaç tane.
like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair cheek, girls half strewn with joyous
Bitti.
victory and bitter Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Oo, arbalet veriyor. Armalı mı armalı?
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady. My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Eyvallah.
Thanks.
Hadi lan hadi daş. Ömer sıradakine.
In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Baykuş sesi nasıldı ya? Mu?
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them. Just that it's big. Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful
Thou
magic at work
stuffs
here.
eyes within thy locks. Thy lips are like a thread of scarlet. Thy two breasts.
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Oriole feather.
Vivian notları.
Vivian keep a bird as a pet?
Büyülü krem.
No sign of it here, if so. Bruxay tend to be fond of birds.
Brooksa. Bak vampirmiş.
Someone approaches. Quickly.
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here.
Yarış alanı mı?
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous.
Of.
Gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Longfall. Linus of Metina. Reinfarn of Atra. Horm Makaspark of Meikt. Donimir of Joy. Guy de Boisfren.
Guy de Bois Francis. Franchise.
Delwyn of Craigiau. Count Tai of Dondal. Ansay of Lilia and Rivia a prince. Geralt of Rivia. For Gregoire of Mount Gorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint fire of silence, Tony champion from last year. Today's winner of contest.
Ulan kılıç adamın boyundan uzun ha. Adamdaki yanındaki adam da öyle.
In a challenge severe.
Oha adama bak.
Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meath, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The tourney's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty enhances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney. and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale.
Nereden çıkarttın boruyu ya?
Before us Geralt from Rithia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun.
Kafiyede yapıyor. Fam pa pa pam, pam pa pa pam. At üstünde çatışma, at üstünde çatışma bir saldırı tuşuna basılı tutmak hedefin saldırmayı kolaylaştıran bir ağır çekim modunu tetikleyecektir. Hangi tarafa yazıyor? At üstünde çatışma basılı ağır çekim modunu tetikleyecektir. Malegen kızı gözünü koruyacaktır. Bu yüzden dördüne koştu. Tuşuna basılı tutmak gerekmez. Okey. Ne yapacağım?
No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Okay. Hayır hayır. Lan. Kahretsin. Süre bitti. Ya anasını satayım. Vuramadım ki. Koş koş koş.
That's it, Roach.
Geçtik mi? Geçtik saydı herhalde. Yok yok çıkmadım. Yapamadık herhalde ya.
A failure, a loss, a tragic tip. Let us hope with its sword he makes no such slip.
Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together, wine in hand.
Lead the way.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
It's not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa? You mean a vampiress?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink. To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
When I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you. May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
Lan vuramıyorum, dur. Oh, vurdu. Doldur canı. Ağzına sıçtım. Bir geniş al ya. Gel şimdi. Ağzına sıçtım. Ağzına sıçtım. Ağzına vurdum. Vuramadım. Lan vuramıyoruz, dur. Yakın gelme lan. Lan. Lan. Yaklaş Roç. Deparla Roç. Adama bir koyuyormuştu.
Reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it. You still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion. the famed Grégoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney.
Ay maşallah.
Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her. I must practice even more than I do.
That grey domed scoundrel, ever seeking Lady Vivian, some kind of maniac.
Lan yeni gelmedin mi buraya?
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here.
Nereye
Vanished,
kayboldu?
melted into thin air. And that bird. She a Bruxa?
Aha. Cici kuş. Cici kuş, cici kuş. Cici kuş. Papacık, papacık.
Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
Nereye gidiyorsun? Dursana kız. Cici kuş. Panter mi? O ne lan? Cici kuş. Cici kuş dur. Panterler var. Korkuyorum. Lan bir oraya geçip bir oraya geçme be. Hadi geldim devam et. Panter yakalayamaz bizi. Bir panter de orada var. Kaç yiyecek vallahi bizi. Koş. Uç ya da koşma da yani. Allah. O ne ya? Çita mı? Hoş. Ulan bu da panter. Ya bu ne, yol üstüne full panter döşemişler. Allah. Abi git. Bak. Wow. Wow, o nasıl bir vuruştu öyle, panter kardeş, öldüm lan. Hadi uç.
Over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
Geçelim. Hortlak. Allah! Ulan bu ilk oyundaki Bergesler. Köpekler. Aa. Wow, öldüm bitch. Tamam öldüm alo. Abi şunu hızlı yeniler misin lütfen? Öler misin? Ay küçük kuş benim bekliyorsun. Heh. Ve hoş. Peki. Ha. Aha, güzel bir müzik var. Aha. O kız mı lan o? Aa, kuş. Kuş bu kıza mı dönüştü?
Witcher.
Bu mu? Aa.
Lady Vivian,
Vivian?
counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
So you're not actually a Bruxa.
A what?
Suspicion I had that you might be a vampire. Certain details seemed to confirm it. Then I changed my mind. Anyway, unimportant. Here you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot.
Savaşmasak?
With no witnesses.
Want what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone.
I will be discreet. I swear this on the heron.
You mock me.
No, it's just, you want reassurances. Too many. If you want my help, you've got to trust me. Won't peep a word to anyone, unless I decide someone needs to be let in on your secret.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. for I fear that is what lies in store.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you, though. Could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet, truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we return?
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
Hoppa.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Cici kuş oluyor, kıza bak. Ne güzel.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you. I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
Vay lan.
teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonso will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a Hans of Southern outlaws led by Haller the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
None.
I doubt you will do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
Hadi bakalım.
A cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our next entertainment, the team shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall fight full tilt till one's dropped to its knees. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace. Let us begin! Crowd, race a ruckus! Blood, sweat and tears shall soon follow in buckets.
Hücum. Lan bırak. Tamam, biri gitti. Yarı can aldı. Oğlum tek at. Tek at, bu ne lan? Tek attılar lan.
For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet at tourney's end, but one champion may reign. Today it is Palmerin, all praise to his name. Like lions, like leopards, so fierce fought his host. To them give your cheers, love, esteem utmost. Palmerin de Longfall and Gregoire de Gorgon, 2 knights of high valor shall fight to be champion. Geralt of Rivia shall not stand in La Belle. Though hopes he raised high, of victory sought, he fell. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
Vay arkadaş ya.
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tense grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst
Yok
to
be
me?
abla, ne işi ya?
No scheming involved. Guillaume hired me, but this matter relates to you, not him. Didn't invite him here in any case. Actually surprised he showed up.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tawny grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witcher see.
Out now! You assured me I could trust you.
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the course in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this?
Salty
No,
Wild
Geralt.
Fox hoş geldin.
When we spoke in the meadow,
Merhabalar,
you told
teşekkürler
me
takip
our
için.
ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Hadi alalım şu yumurtaya gidelim de ya.
Need to find an egg, preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
Evet.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go.
Let us go. Gidelim bakalım. Gece oldu lan. Nereye geldik?
This is the place.
Bir de koşacağız mı? Maşallah. Koş kız. Bas yaparı.
Oh no!
Aha.
A panther's got at the nest.
Stand back.
Lan!
Take care of it.
Aşt köpek. Allah dur lan çok vuruyorsun ya. Yavaş. Galiba öldük. Yavaş ulan. Lan bir dur. Kalkan basayım. Allah'ın cezası. Bir dur. Aa.
Eggs fell on a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
Think so.
Now what must I do?
Just to be sure, gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this? If we succeed, the changes will be irreversible. You'll probably also only have 7 years left to live, at the most.
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me at the wrong moment? Of the stigma of being a freak, a monster? 7 years of a life both true and unfettered. Yes, Geralt. I'm certain I wish to do
Yazık be. Yapalım hadi o zaman.
You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me. Muna gandrau. Muna finerat.
Muna Gandra, Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat. Muana Gandrau, Muana Finerat.
Oo. Kız kendine geldi. Ne çırılçıplak kaldı ya.
Damn it.
Geralt, look, look.
Geralt.
Gods, I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenfurt, to Novigrad even. Thank you, Witcher.
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me to help you.
Yes, I'm grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him so for me?
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead. Please, be so kind.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
Aga be.
By my troth,
Hire a
it is the
witcher.
witcher who
It's a
saved
good
us
thing
from
you
war.
found.
I pledge my love to win the tournament.
Geralt, what of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good, good. But how does she fare?
Vivian chose what suited her best. She's completely free now. And happy, I think.
Without me.
You helped her. But that doesn't mean she owes you her love. Got this bard friend, philosopher too, I guess, amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
Allah Allah ya, manyağa bak, bir de kızıyor ya. Yürü git lan, iyi ki bakmamış kız sana ya. Keko seni.
By my troth, it is the witcher who saved us from war.
Welcome, welcome.
Hepsi de kıvent
Be so kind.
Oh. What the hell? Okay. Bunu eve bırakırız.
so long?
Did you care, sir? Our sweet shining sun.
It is right and fitting, Witcher, that the Duchessa summoned and you came.
Evet, görevlerin biri bitti. Ee, o 15 tane mi var? Şuna gidelim. Geliyorum hemen.
Lebiota's wheezing lungs. A real witcher.
One of the knights withdrew from the tourney. They say it was because of an itch he'd obtained at the bells. Quite hard to scratch under metal way to the hotel, no doubt. What is they call you? Gervant. There was a time the knights would simply drive off that sort of rabble in a snap. This one person sits on to bring wood to She was working.
Nice tune.
Leave me alone!
Go, go.
Hunter Duke
Disperse! The exhibition of the regional... Please disperse! The exhibition is closed!
What's this about?
Oh, Lepiota, give me strength. I can't bear this, please! I believe I've been clear. No presentation today. Oh, wait! Are you not that famous witcher, Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
Saw your notice. Mentioned a monument.
The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you. Here it is. Our pride and joy, Reginald Dalbury. A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled tittler of harps and other organs.
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Somebody stole the testicles. Off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals, certified and authenticated. Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago. I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must, as long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times. Trying times. It must.
Move it!
Oh, you are the famed Geralt of Rivia.
Hı. Doğru bildin reis.
What can I do?
Ah!
Stinky.
Slow now. Whoa.
Witcher, please, sir.
Whose notion of order?
What's this about?
The notice, is that it? Are you a Witcher, master?
Noises at the cemetery. You the one they bother?
Yes, and I'm alone in that, it seems. That is, no one else has bothered to take any steps, though all must hear the racket. I took the matter up with the ducal guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left for me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
How much will I get for this?
How much would you like?
Bu ne lan?
Agreed.
Fine, I'll tend to it. Any victims? Someone go missing recently? Or are we just talking noises?
No one's come to harm, thank the gods. Why? Do you think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, God...
Better to die of drink than of boredom.
Come on, Roach.
And he's to save us from the beast.
Neyi anlamıyorsun ki bunun konuğunu? Demişti. Hatta sopayı geri getirmeyen kendisi sonra da ölümcül bir öfkeye kapıldı. Ne oldu? Dur her şeyi açıklayabilirim. Hadi ama bir kere daha yola. Biraz sonra ağrın ne olur sonra korasın kara oturursun.
Inscriptions in Elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dolnevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin. Damn, Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else. Footprints, narrow and shallow. Somebody's small, light. Woman, maybe? Wonder where they lead. Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Damn it, trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Eldarin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine.
Neredeki Yennefer'in gönderdi harita? Bu mu? Baktık.
Site marked on the map's all wet now. Sonratua flows through there. Must be where the valley.
Tamam.
Mine this way. Need to explore the location. Faster.
Sudan geçemiyor mu? Aa. Ayı var. Lan. Nefes alayım da. Nefes bitti. Hayda portal var lan. Nereye gittik acaba? Hoppa. Aha, biri var lan.
Grave robber must have found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store. Implanted spikes.
Oh.
Sixth sense of humor someone's got.
Woo!
Seems someone besides me might be ferreting around here. Someone slim. No way I can sling through there. Need to find a way around.
Aha. Hayır lan.
Light cats.
Öldüm baba. Ne yapıyorsun? Öyle bir vuruş yok bu arada ya. Can ne? Buradan aşağı.
Soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the panthers at least.
Belli şüpheli şahıslar robotarına yakından dolaşmaya başladığından ötürü güvenlik önlemleri uygulamak zorunda kaldım. Çalacak kıymetli bir şeyler arayan sarjan ayrılıklar olduklarını ve araştırmama gerektiklerini pek sanmıyorum ama bir yerden bırakmakta fayda var. Şanslı mühendis bir tanıdığım sesi basit bir mekanik aparatla güvenli hale getirmeye karar verdim. Laboratuvarı giden yoldaki odalardan birinde duvarların yüksek noktalarında yer alan 4 çıkıntılı taşa basılarak kapıların kilitlenmesi olmasını sağlayan bir mekanizma kurdum. Basit bir büyük olan. İki zorlukla karşılayarak ilk önce bu taşları ve neye yaradığını bunları basmanın bir yolunu bulması gerekecek. Gel.
Didn't I just do this? Whoever was here must have scaled that wall, evaded the Panthers. Course. Locked. Notes I found mentioned 4 protruding stones. Gotta press them somehow. Crossbow, maybe? Could try to hit them.
Diğerleri nerede ki?
Did it. Interesting as
Hayır ya.
Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Look around. Impressive. This just decoration or...
Ya bunlarla kapışmayayım ya.
Great. Portals. This just keeps getting better.
Bu ne abi?
Damn it. Back where I started.
Tamam.
Alright. Now to find the next portal. Damn it. Back where I started. Damn it. Wrong again. Could be some clue around here.
Hayda.
Damn it. Back where I started. Damn it. Back where I started.
O zaman şu.
Right. Now to find the next portal. Right. Now to find the next portal.
Tamam. Ay. Ne oluyor lan? Aha, vallahi bulduk lan.
Where Moreau had his lab.
Allah. Lootla. Lootla, lootla, lootla.
Just need to pick an entry.
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor, one greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken, for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by relinquishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, perished rather than surrender to the witchers my only son. But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations. If the gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me.
İkincide kristal yok.
Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
Ben bakayım bir etrafa bırak. Neyse üçe bakalım.
Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs do not develop, remain small. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous glow. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell.
Crystal for this entry's missing.
Years of experiments, research, sacrifice, all for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength, rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. Return home to Lydia.
Aga be.
She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and mutagens I leave here, let them wither and crumble, as did my dreams of regaining my son.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects. Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me. Could profit from his failure. So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt.
Şu taşı al da be.
Guessing this man didn't come here willingly. Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up? Moreau must have kept his son in here. Grim. Quite the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics. Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up. Crystals. Should mount them in the megascope. Missing 2 crystals.
Var lan.
This crystal must go here. All crystals in place. Show me what you got. Just need to pick an entry.
Tamam 2.
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity.
4.
Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments.
Hayda.
Seen enough.
Orayı açtım ama. Burası da bir portalla bir yer açıyor. Bana değil. Bu nereye gidiyor acaba? Benden buraya gitmemi istiyor. Aha. Öldüm. Dur lan bir can toplayayım durun. Of ya. İki atıyorlar ya. Hı hı. Ya.
Show me what you got.
Wow.
What the fuck? Tek atsaydın abi. Ya yapma be. Abi tek atıyor, yok ya. Bunu baş edemem ki ben böyle. Wow. Aha. İyi bari.
Sorry, need your eggs.
Yumurtalar lazım da nerede yumurtalar? Ha. Söyle ya. Abi vuramıyorum ki. Ha, direkt tek atıyor bunlar ya. Allah.
Yapma abi, vursana, niye vurmuyorsun Geralt? Abi niye? Abi neden? Lan. Şükür vurabildim ya. Hay açayım da. Al al, hepsini al. Ya.
Machinery goes, and how do I start to drop my armor, leave my weapons? Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
Mutasyon seçimi açtım. Mutasyonlar sana yeni mineral kazanarak normal insan sıralar üzerine avantaj canavar öldürmede silahı üstünde kaynalar. Karakter panelini aç. Nerede? Aha. C. Araştırmalısın. Oh. Gerisi üçüne daha sonra mutasyonlar geliştirmelisin. Bu konuda belirli mutasyon tanımında bulmak mümkündür. İlave kabiliyet yuvaları. Olur. Şu kırmızı mı taşıyan lazım. Bunu geliştir ya. İlave kabiliyet yuvaları. Tamam. Yani. Böyle mi? Okey. Ama elbiselerimi boyayabiliyorum artık. Peki.
A power cell for portals. Feels dead.
Lan. Ben nereye gideyim? Nasıl gitti ya? Nerede buranın anahtarı? Lan git peşimden. Manyak. Bence gayet yeterlidir. Bugünlük. Arkadaşlar teşekkür ediyorum izlediğiniz için. Çok sağ olun. Bir dahaki bölüm buradan devam edelim. Geliştirdik. Mutajen açtık. Bir şeyler yaptık falan filan. Şunları satacağız. Gördüğünüz gibi bir sürü boya var. Boya çıkarıcı var. Yeni set yaptığımızda o seti boyarız artık. O rengi güzel zaten, mavi falan. Ben engerek zırhını istiyorum açıkçası da engerek zırhını yapamıyorum niyeyse. Bakın şu. Bunu yapacağım. 40'da. Bunu giyeceğim. Ya oyundaki en sevdiğim zırh bu. Zaten pek bir şey kalmamış. 40'a 2-3 görevde 40 olur bir dahaki yayın. Kılıç olarak güzel bir şey yok pek ya. Bunlardan, elimdekiler bunlardan daha iyi şu an. Üstün ustaca yapım. 40'lık silahtan bile daha iyi elimdeki silahlar ya. Neyse. Teşekkür ederim izleyen herkese. Bir dahaki yayın buradan devam ederiz Witcher'a. Kendinize çok çok iyi bakın. Hepinize iyi geceler, hayırlı akşamlar. Görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın, bay bay.